Radheshyam temple. That is an old, like a dilapidated colonel's bungalow. We have army area there. So there we have, that is like an old house kind of thing. So we had since 1982 ISKCON came here. So I'll tell you a little story about ISKCON coming to Pune. Way back in 75, Sri Prabhupada came to Pune. There was one very rich man called Bari Malhotra. He took Prabhupada to his house and said, I'll help you set up ISKCON in Pune. So he asked a question to Prabhupada that, Swamiji, why you people build big marble temples, for God? Instead of that, you can sell all the marble and feed the poor people. That was his question. So Prabhupada told him, of course Prabhupada answered in a very smart way. He told him, imagine one of your friends happens to be Tata or Birla, and his son is a small boy walking in the road, and you see him with tattered clothes, weeping, Somebody comes and gives him clothes, somebody comes and gives him food, somebody gives him medicine, and somebody picks up the boy and takes him to his father back. So who would be considered as the best? I have done the best service. We will ask the students only, we will ask.
He took his father.
First one, or second one, or third one, or fourth one?
Fourth one.
One who gave dress, or food, or medicine, or person who carried him back to his father.
To his father.
To his father.
To his father.
So that man told that to Prabhupada. Prabhupada said, that's what we are doing in ISKCON. He said, children of God have left God and come here. We are connecting them back to God by holy name and holy books. And that was a impactful exchange the man had with Prabhupada. Immediately he got one chain with Krishna, this much size Krishna on his chest. Since then he has been wearing after that meeting with Prabhupada. So then he told Prabhupada that I immediately promise you that I will help you make it in Pune. So he did two things he did for us. In Mahabaleshwar he gave some 25,000 square feet land he gave. This is actually a very famous hill station. So there ISKCON has made a kind of special retreat center kind of thing. Juhu has made it now. And in Pune, in Camp Temple, as I told you, that property he got it for rent. Even now we are paying only 3,000 rupees per month, that's all. If it's a commercial area, you should be paying about like 2 lakh, 3 lakh per month. We are just paying 3,000, the same rates only, it's still going on. So that property he got for us. And then there Radha Punjabihari are residing. We have been doing that. Then Zonu Gopalakrishna Goswami Maharaj and Zonu Zanath Maharaj, they are the GVCs of this project. I came in 1995 there. So they told me to youth preaching. I've been doing youth preaching since then. 97 I became president there. And then in Pune colleges we were doing, eventually our youth preaching took a big shape and we went to different parts of India also. In this temple itself, camp and here together more than 500 kilometers joined. 250 of them are sent out to different places. Half of them remain here. And congregation, there is a Jana Mataji, Satyati Mataji, Radhika Mataji, they are all the original, I can say that. The whole congregation started with Shakti's ladies, Matajis in Pune, and they brought their husbands to Krishna consciousness. So congregation preaching was mainly led by that, and now it's very nicely expanding. So when we were to build this temple, I was telling Paramja Gopalakrishna Maharaj that we should build something in 5 crores or 10 crores. Maharaj said, no, you should make a big temple. Congregation is very big, they said. So this is like almost 60-70 crores temple. And this, in the temple hall you will see there's a big circle in the center. I'll tell you more about that. And here you find, who are these people? Any of the boys can say? Is it some general picture or do we have anybody special here? Gaurnita? Where is Gaurnita?
This is Prahlad Maharaj.
No.
That is Prahlad Maharaj.
That is Prahlad. So you can make a guess. What are these different pictures? Yes? Mahajans, you are right, 12 Mahajans. So earlier we were thinking of having Dashavatara, but both GBCs told us that Dashawataras are very...
Altar doors are Dashavatara.
Altar doors we have Dashavatara. So they said Dashawataras in many Indian temples. So they told that it would be nice if we do something new. Then I suggested the Radheshyam Mahajan. They said yes, that's very rare. For Vaishnavas, they are very special. Any of you know Who are these 12 Mahajans and what is so special about them? Who can say? Anybody?
They are the greatest devotees of the Lord.
He's saying the greatest devotees of the Lord, he's saying. Okay? Anybody else?
They know the Bhagavad Dharma.
They know Bhagavad Dharma, that's correct. Yes?
The role models.
Their role models whom we should follow. Very good. There is one verse in the Srimad Bhagavatam that says that. It says,
Swayambhu.
you all can repeat after me, very important verse. Swayambhu Naradhyam Prabhu
Swayambhu Naradheshyam Prabhu
Kumara Kapilo Manu
Kumara Kapilo
Prahlado Janako Bhishmo
Prahlado Janako Bhishmo
Balir Vaiyasakir Vayam.
Balirvaya Sakirvayam
These are the 12 names I told you. Dvadashayete Bijanimo
Dvadashayate Vijani
Dharman Bhagavatan Pataha
Dharman Bhagavatam
Guhyam Vishuddham Turbodham
Duryam Vishuddham
Yajñatva Amritamashnute.
Prajnata
He's saying,
Amritamashnute.
these 12 people know Guhyam Vishuddham Durbodham. 3 words he's using. They know the most confidential Bhagavad Dharma. He said Bhagavad Dharma is love of God. Vishuddham means pure, sublime knowledge. There is no material motivation. There is only love of God. And Durbodham means even learned scholars cannot understand it. Even an illiterate like the Brahmin and cobbler story we hear, no? Even the cobbler could understand it. So, therefore these 12 people, every one of them is special because Prahlad you will see, Bali Maharaj you will see, each of them. So, we decided to have those 12 Mahajans. As you see here, who is that one, that Mahajan?
Kapila.
Kapila. And middle one, Bhishma. And that next one, that is, that is Yamaraj. And below Yamaraj's feet there is Yamadutas. Correct. Hare Krishna. Yamadutas below there is. And there, who is that? Janaka. Correct. Janaka Maharaj. And that side? That is Bali Maharaj. Correct. It's Bali Maharaj. And this one? Like my spiritual master said, you should put Prabhupada exactly before Narada. Because he said that Prabhupada is modern day, Jet Age Narada Muni, he said. So you should put Narada right above. And that one?
Parikshit.
No.
That is Sukhdev. This one.
Yeah. Last one.
Swayambhu.
That is Swayambhu Manu. Correct. That is Swayambhu Manu. Correct. Swayambhu Manu and Sattarupa along with their daughter Devahuti are going
to forest. They are going to...
they are going to meet Kardamani. You are right. That is Swayambhu Manu. And this one? So, totally out of 12, how many are here? 9. So then I told my GBCs that no, we are only having place for 9. We don't have place for 12. What to do? Because after this 9, our designer said that, we are going to have the big circle, you can't put all 12. He said, choose 9, he said. Any 9 you choose. So we were wondering what to do. So then when I told them, one brilliant idea they gave, they said that you can put the 4 Paramparacharyas in the front, they said. Now we can come and see that. Who are the 4 Paramparacharyas in the 12 Mahajans? Anybody know that? You have the other one? Hare Krishna. Here you can see. Is there the other one somebody was carrying it? This is not me. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Ram. Hare Ram. Ram Hare Hare.
Great speaker.
Yeah, they had a similar one. They had.
Take a mic.
Somebody was carrying similar one. You remember that?
Yes.
If they can bring it, you can call them. See, here who is this?
Brahma.
Brahma and the middle? And that one?
Shiva.
Who is one person missing?
Narada. No.
4 Sampradaya Acharyas. Who is missing?
Lakshmi Devi.
So I told them only 3 are getting placed. What about the 4th one? They said 4th we can put in Balaji temple. So Lakshmi is close to Balaji. There is no Lakshmi family temple. So then I asked, 3, where should we put these 3? They said, you choose. They said, so how I chose, Can any of you tell me, how did I choose these 3 people, the place for these 3 people? There is a reason for that.
We are part of Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. God thank.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. I think
Prabhu the whole Indian.
Hare Krishna. Now it's coming now. Okay. Why did I put Brahma here? Anybody?
Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. God is here.
Oh, he's saying Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya Gaudiya is there. Actually, Arati Korena Brahma. You say na? Where does it come? Adi Deva Gane.
Gaurarati.
So there I got the word Arati Korena Brahma. So who is doing Arati for Gaurnitai?
Brahmaji.
Therefore we put Brahma here. Now anybody can say why we put 4 Kumaras here? Of course they want to meet Lord Vishnu, but here we have Radha Vrindavan Chandra, no? Then why we put them? Then we should put them in Balaji temple. Why we put them here?
Yeah.
And why Kumaras are in front of Radha Vrindavan Chandra? Who can say? Anybody?
They are also worshipping Radha.
No, the absolute truth he is saying.
No, they are also worshipping Radha.
He is saying they participate in the pastimes of whom? Krishna. Is there any line, See, anything you say, you have to quote one shloka also. Or any line from the Acharyas. Anybody? See, there is one line. Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daisi. In that song, there is one line. Yes?
Sanaka
Sanakana Varanita Charite. That comes in the song. So these 4 Kumaras are worshipping Srimati Radharani. Therefore they put them here. And there you see Shiva. Why Shiva is in front of Jagannath Parisubra? Yeah? Jagannath also same comes and Jagannath gave him one place to live near Jagannath. What is the name of the place? There is the Bhuvaneshwar, also the Jyotirlingas are there. The place was given, Lord only invited Shiva to come to Jagannath Puri. Give him a place. So he is very fond of, there is one of the lines, we talk about Shiva worshipping Jagannath also. So we got these 3 of them based on that. And the 4th one, as I told you, 4th Acharya as well. Lakshmi. And this song what you see here is based on one of the songs. Based on one of the songs in Vaishnava Charita. What is the song? Ame Yamuna Pune Kadamba Kanane Kehri Sakiya. No, this is gone, I think. Hare Krishna. It's coming. You can hold it and see whether it comes. As long as it comes, I'll use it. See, it's coming?
It's going.
It's going, no?
Coming and going.
You can give the other one. Switch up.
Switch off.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. See what that song says. Yammi Yamuna Pulene Kadama Kanane Keherinu Sakhi Aj. Shama Vamshidari Mani Vanchapuri. That one line I'll tell you. Tara Sugita Nartane. He says that there are 8 gopis standing on a lotus. Savasati Gane Tushiche Yugaladhane. Yugal means Radha Krishna in the center. Tara Sugita Nartane means they are all dancing and singing and playing instruments. You see, Mridangam, there is Kartal, there is Veena, she is carrying fruits. Every one of them is rendering some seva. You are seeing that? Tara Ashtadalopari, it says. Ashta means how many? 8. So there are 8 petals, 8 Sakhis are standing. Tara Ashtadalopari, Shri Radha, Shri Hari, Ashasaki Parija. Tara Sugita Nartane, Savasaki Gane, Tushiche Yugaladane. So Radha Krishna is swinging in the middle and they are all offering service. And then below you will see this Radhahamsas. That is coming in another song. Vrindavanaranyasthanam Priya Chintamani Dhama Ratana Mandira. Another song. And then in that it comes Raja Hamsa Keli Kore. That's what they're all Raja Hamsas. They are singing. So this whole design is based on that. Actually, this was not the original design. When I was told to design, what I had designed? I had designed Mahavishnu, from whose body all the universes are coming out. I had made that kind of design, interior design. And some universes will come, see there are two holes there, no? Square holes. Some universes will be hanging, some will be here, some will be here. I had made like that. Then they said, if you make Mahavishnu and take him up, it may be very heavy. It may be difficult to. So then they told me to change the design. Then we changed it like this, after that. Otherwise it will be Mahavishnu here and all the temple hall will be full of Brahmandas. That's what we had planned originally. But this design was more easy for them to do. Then we did that. Yeah. And here you find all Krishna Leela this side. And this side you find all Chaitanya Leela. This Krishna Leela was designed in such a way that all the visitors, devotees can bring new visitors and show them and narrate the pastimes. Just like, what is the first Leela? Sudama. Second Leela? Damodar Leela. And the third one, Krishna, Balaram, Nanda Baba, all of them, taking prasadam pastime. And that is Vrinda Devi and Krishna Balaram Gopi Leela. And this one is Yashoda. Krishna is putting his hand around Mother Yashoda, and boys are calling for playing. And Krishna is showing a flower in the boy's nose. You know what is the meaning of that? Radheshyam Prabhu once said that Krishna is telling the fragrance of a mother's love is so great. Now I won't come up like you all want. That's the Leela there. And the next Leela is Krishna is directly sending milk into the mouth of Balaram from the cow's udder. See? Playfully sending. Then you see Krishna is relaxing under the root of a tree and Balaram is massaging his feet. And Krishna is looking at the parrots, colorful parrots. There's Govardhan Leela, there's the fruit vendor lady, pastime, Vishwarupa Darshan. Then Krishna is saying it's Brahmandaka, correct? Showing, yeah. And then Arjuna saying Vishwarupa. Actually, Vishwarupa Darshan shows greatness of Krishna. And all the previous Leelas show sweetness of Krishna. Those two Leelas talk about greatness. The last, Vishwarupa Darshan is Krishna showing outside, and Brahmandaka Leela is inside the mouth. Both show that he is God. Many people know this pastime in India. If you show them, they will immediately they recognize. Then there is Damodar Leela, Krishna stealing butter and all that. Lastly, Gajendra moves. The same manner you have Chaitanya Leela also here. In fact, another interesting thing I tell you, if you come from here, you can come from. Of course, here you have put Prabhupada Leela, correct? No? From childhood, Prabhupada going to America and everything. Just we have put the pictures. See, if you go from this place for Pradakshina, when you do Pradakshina, and you go from here, of course we have put Prabhupada's, dedicated words. From here, this is, you will see this is Dhruva Maharaj Leela. Actually, why we have put Dhruva Maharaj Leela here, I will tell you the reason. When you go for Pradakshina around the temple, Dhruva Maharaj is called as a mixed devotee. Anybody can say why he is called as a mixed devotee? What was his desire when he went to forest? He wanted a big kingdom. Better than whom? Oh, his father is Uttanapad. And Uttanapad's father is who?
Brahmadev.
Swayambhu. Swayambhu Manu's father is? Brahma. He wanted a kingdom better than his great grandfather also. Better than Brahma also. That desire he had. Of course, he fought with his stepmother and going to forest. So, he went with material desire. So, this entire row, you will see Dhruva Maharaj Leela up there. And then when you go behind, you will see Narsama Leela, which talks about a pure devotee who had no material desire. Who is he? Prahlad. Correct. And then when you go ahead, and Prahlad is actually in Rasiras. But when you go to the third side, you will see Sakyaras, Vatsalaras, Madhuriras. That means if you do one pradakshina, you will go from Goloka to Goloka. You will cross material desires and you will become a pure devotee, then you will get into five rasas and Goloka. That's the way it was made. So, as now we can see now. Actually, they put a Hindi caption because people catch Hindi here in Pune very well. So the meaning of the word Dhruva means determination, determined boy. Huh? She is standing on one leg. 6 months he could see Lord Vishnu eye to eye. See, the best quality of Dhruva is he has been always obedient. First his mother told him, don't fight with stepmother, he didn't fight. Mother told him, don't harbor any malice in your heart, he didn't harbor any malice. Mother told, go to forest and meet saintly people, he met Narada. Narada told him, chant, what mantra he told? Everybody knows what mantra he gave him? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. That's what he's chanting here. Huh? And he followed Narada Muni's good instructions, and very soon Lord Vishnu, his meditation was so powerful, it influenced the whole universe that, all the devatas started suffocating without air. Huh? And Lord Vishnu told them, don't worry, this small boy is standing on one toe and performing severe meditation on me. Once I see him, all the air will be released. See, just like Dhruva is influencing the whole universe, similarly Prabhupada was influencing the whole West. Powerful devotees, yes. Hare Krishna. And Prabhu, this family, they are very special family. Bhavdani Mataji and Prabhu and our son, what is his name? Son? Nanda Krishna. Every day you will see them putting book table here. The disciples of His Holiness Jayapatra Swami Maharaj. Every morning you will hear 100 books, 150 books, 200 books. Every day they are distributed. Very, very famous for book distribution. See here, you have got Darshana Vishnu. Vishnu has come. After meeting Lord Vishnu, Dhruva became completely a pure devotee. All his material desires were cleansed. See Lord Vishnu, what is he doing?
Shank.
He touched his head with a shank. He became completely cleansed. Become pure devotee. He said, I don't want anything now. I got your darshan now. And afterwards, you can see here, his father, mother, stepmother, everybody is going to forest to bring him back. Here they are going and here they are meeting here. The beauty is, Dhruva lost his family towards even stepmother also. This is Suruchi. This is Suniti, this is Suruchi. So Dhruva did namaskar to whom? Only his mother or to Suruchi also? He did both. Because the heart became purified. Here all are showering flowers. There he is bringing him on the elephant back, he's coming back. And then here you can see, the Vishnu just told him, now we are taking you back to Vaikuntha, spiritual world. But Dhruva had a question to the Vishnu. Anybody knows?
Even my mother should come.
He said, mother only guided me to go to Krishna. So can I not, can the aeroplane to Vaikuntha give a lift to my mother also? So what did they say? They agreed or they didn't agree?
They said already.
They said your mother is going in another plane. Can anybody find where is the mother in the other plane? That is his mother. Is he small? Very small. So she is going in another plane here. Yeah, that is Sariti. And Dhruva is going behind the mother. So any son or daughter, they become pure devotee, then they can take their parents also back to Vaikuntha. So after this, what lesson starts here? This is Hiranyakashipu's parents. Yeah. See, Brahmaji is taking water in the Kamandalu and is sprinkling over Hiranyakashipu's. Actually, Hiranyakashipu was inside ant hill. Ants had eaten up his body and it came out. So he is sprinkling water and drinking out. In the meantime, Narada Muni is giving Upadesh to who is this one? Anybody know? Gaya, who is that? Prahlad in the womb. Yeah. This child is getting Upadesh. Now Prahlad has become a pure devotee and is preaching to his friends. He is saying Prahlad will be preaching later. Our friends are. So which of college you all go, you should preach like this to your friends. Yeah, after that all his friends are dancing with Prahlad, you see. And now his father became wild. He asked him, what did you learn? In the school he told Navamida Bhakti. Everybody knows Navamida Bhakti? Navavida Bhakti. Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Padasevanam Archanam Vandanam Dasyam Sakyavatma Nivedanam Kriti Punsarpito Vishnu Bhaktichen Navalakshana Kriyeta Bhagavatyata Anmanye Adhikamuttama. My dear father, this Navavida Bhakti of hearing, chanting, remembering God, this is it. He said, this is the ultimate knowledge. Father became angry. You can see here what kind of punishment he is giving. They are all piercing with the tridents and everything. Here they put him in a snake's, cave. Here you find they are putting him under the elephant. Here they are putting him in boiling oil. And finally Lord Narasimha appeared from the pillar is appearing. Of course, Hiranyakashipu tried to attack back. Lord finished Hiranyakashipu. This is what daily we sing. Tavakara kamala varela kamantukashundam Karita Hiranyakashipu tanubindam Keshavadrika narahari rupa Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare. See, the Narasimha's eyes are very angry eyes, huh? See. After that, all the associates of Hiranyakashipu came. God finished all of them. See him? Everybody. Then afterwards, Lord Narasimha was sitting on the throne of Hiranyakashipu. That time, all the devatas were trembling. Then Brahmaji saw that Lord Narasimha is still roaring after killing Hiranyakashipu also. His anger is not yet appeased. That time Brahmaji was telling Lakshmiji, he is your husband only. So go and pacify him. So Lakshmi, you see here, Lakshmi is saying, is he ready to go? She is saying, let me go. I cannot go. Sakshat Sri Preshitani Dishva Tammanaraputam Adrishta Ashtra Purvatvat Narupeya Yashankita. He says that, Lakshmi's assistant. She is telling Brahmaji is requesting her to go. She is saying, no, I don't want to go. Because she says, I have never seen my husband in such an angry mood. She is not ready to go. Then Brahma told Prahlad, hey Prahlad, for your sake only Lord Narasimha appeared, so you have to go, he says. And then here you see Prahlad is standing here. He will take a garland with him and go and put it on Narasimha's neck without any fear. And of course, Brahmaji told him that you offer prayers, but Prahlad was very, very shy. He said, I am not so advanced, I am born in Ugra Jati. But you are all devatas, you know Sanskrit, eloquent Sanskrit, you glorify Lord so beautifully with poetry. But since you ordered me, I will do, he says. Then the 7th canto, 9th chapter, all prayers, Prahlad narrated beautifully, and Lord Narasimha became very pleased. He picked Prahlad and kept him on his lap. So you will see Narasimha on one side he will have Lakshmi, another side he will have Prahlad. So see here Lord Narasimha is touching Prahlad's head with the hand. This is also a verse in the Bhagavatam. Svapadamulam patitam tamarbakam vilokya deva vikripaya pariplutaha uttapya takshirshni adarat karambujam. That is the verse. Uttapya takshirshni adarat karambujam. He lifted Prahlad and touched his head with his hands. So Shiva, Ganesha, Brahma, all are thanking the Lord for coming and destroying Hiranyakashipu. And as soon as he touched Prahlad's head, Prahlad completely became washed off of all the impurities that might have come from taking birth in a Asura Kula. Just like Dhruva became purified by what touch? Conscious touch. Prahlad became purified by Lord's hand touch. Like that he became purified. Then Lord told Brahma, you coronate Prahlad as the king of the world. See, many of you may not be aware, after Prahlad was crowned as the king of the world, you know the first thing what Prahlad did, do you know that? After becoming king, he told his ministers, come with me. He boarded the chariot and he went to a place called Rishabh Hills, very close to Melakote. You heard of Melakote? Yes. Melakote, near that there's a place called Rishabh Hills. There was one saint living called Avadut Brahman. So Prahlad went and sat with Avadut Brahman and learnt many good lessons. He told that now that I am a king, I should learn some sermons, I should learn some teachings from the scriptures. Which goes to show Prahlad was a very humble king. He was a devotee king, he associated with saintly people, ruled the world very nicely with keeping Krishna at the center. Like that he wrote. So this entire row is Prahlad Narasimha pastime. So before we go to the spiritual world pastime, we will see Balaji and come back.
Prabhu, can we ask one question?
Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhu, you mentioned that Prahlad was in Dasirasa.
Correct.
And then when Lord Vishnu touched him, Narasimha touched him, and again he was washed out of all the impurities.
Correct.
So in Dasirasa also he is having some impurities, or?
Actually there is no impurity in Prahlad, but there is a Daushkulyamadim Vidnoti Shikram, there is a Dushkulam. Janamina Dushkulam, because he was born in Asura Kulam.
Okay.
So some people may say that he may be devotee, but still after all he is born in that Kulam, they may say. Therefore Lord touched him, and the Lord told that I have accepted him as my own. Then he became completely purified.
Okay.
So now there is no more blemish in him.
But actually he was pure at that
He
point.
was
of time.
always pure, yeah,
Okay.
correct. So, you know, this temple what you are going to see here, Balaji temple, how Balaji came here in ISKCON. You know, there was one devotee called, not a devotee, he was a, his name is Gopalakrishna Maharaj, is the GBC of Pune. So, to meet him, one gentleman used to come, his name was Banerjee. He was a retired colonel from the army. So he came and saw our Radha Punjabari deities very nicely decorated. He said, you guys are taking very good care of the deity worship. He was from Andhra Pradesh in South India, but he had this deity of Balaji in his house. So he told, now I am 82, 83, I am very old, I am unable to take care of my deity. Can some pujaris from your temple come and help? So we all used to go 3 days, 4 days in a week. Just go and do some puja and offer something to Balaji and come. Very beautiful Balaji deity. So after 2-3 months, he became very pleased with that worship. So he told us that if we make a temple for this Balaji and worship him always, then I can hand over my house to you. So his house was 1.5 crores. It was a colonel's bungalow and an independent compound. So he wrote it off in ISKCON's name. And after that, after 4-5 months, he passed away also. He was very old. That house we sold. With that, we got the seed money to get this land. This is 6-acre land. So because he had requested us, then we brought his Balaji here, and the Balaji standing here is his Balaji only. That's a Balaji. So Gopalakrishna Maharaj, Prabhu Ranath Maharaj, they always say that Balaji got this land for us. And he's standing here and welcoming more people now. So otherwise, without land, you know, nobody was giving donation for purchasing a land. Many years we were trying. So Balaji got the land. After that, for building temple, many people gave. Then we could do that. So that is Radha Krishna temple, and this is Balaji temple. So I told my spiritual master, Maharaj, many people are saying that Radheshyam has got Balaji because he is from South India. Maharaj said, don't worry, let them say whatever they say. Then he told me that you tell them that is Radha Krishna here Balaji, but anybody goes through the bridge will become Bridge Basi. So, of course I was always fond of Balaji, but Balaji came here. You will see this Balaji exactly looking like Tirupati Balaji, you will see that. So the entrance, where are the boys? The boys are saying, who is standing at the entrance on either side?
Jai Vijay. Boys, sorry, boys. Hey, all the boys come forward.
Who is standing on either side? That is Jai Vijay. And also when you enter Balaji temple, in the top you will see Lakshmi. You repeat the verse. Madas samasta jagatam
Madhukaita Bhare Vaksho Viharini
Abhidivya
Murte
Shri Swamini Shridajana Priyadana Shile
Shridajana Priyadhana
Shri
Shile
Venkatesha Daite
Shri Venkatesha Daite
Suprabhatam
Tava Suprabhatam
Aravinda Lochane
Tava Suprabhatam Aravinda Lochane
Prasanna Mukha Chandra Mandale
Tava Suprasanna Chandra
Vidhi Shankarendra Vanita Virarchite Vishishailanatha Daite Dayanidhe So this phrase means Mata Samasta Jagatam Madhugirpare. Oh Lakshmi Ji, who is the mother of the whole universe. That's the meaning. Your eyes are like lotus petals, your face is like a full moon, and you are very, very dear consort of God Venkatachalapati. Ishanam Jagatosya Venkatapater Vishnu Param Preyasim Tat Pakshastala Nityavasa Rasikam Kakshanti Sambardhinim Padmalankrutapani Pallabajukam Padmasanastam Shriyam Vatsalyadi Gunojvalam Bhagavati Mande Jaganmataram. That's a prayer. Which means you are actually the greatest beloved of Lord Venkatesha. Venkat means what? Veng means suffering. Kat means cut. Venkat means the Lord who cuts. Suffering. Suffering is sorry. So, in this way, she is the beloved of Lord Venkatesha and she is the mother of the whole universe. And she is sitting on a lotus, having a lotus garland, and she is holding a lotus in hand also. And her eyes are like lotus petals also. So, and what is she doing? Vatsalyadi Gunojvalam Bhagavati, which means she has a Vatsalya towards all of us, all the Jivas. Vatsalya means what? Like a mother loves the son or daughter. Like that she loves all the Jivas, considering them to be her own children. And she's sitting there and blessing. So whenever we enter Vishnu temple, we should first take blessing of this Jai Vijay, otherwise they'll be upset with us. You know that now, Satish Kumaras, they stopped them. So if you don't want to be stopped, what you should do? Take that blessings and then pray to Mother Lakshmi and then we can proceed inside. So now they are doing arrangement for the Janmashtami. Already started, I think, right now. We have to go from here. We can go from this way. But in your mind, you can take blessing from Jai Vijay. There is a wrench, you can walk with us here. Here they have blocked that thing. We can walk from here. We can go from here. You will always see in Vishnu temples, you will see Garuda sitting here. Just like in ISKCON temple, Prabhupada is sitting. So why a great devotee is sitting opposite is called as a Bhagavad Guna Darpanam. Bhagavad Guna Darpanam means when God wants to know His own glories, He can know from Him. He can tell. That's like for us, if you want to see how you look like, you take a mirror and see, right? Similarly, the pure devotees are the mirror for the Lord. Lord comes to know His activities and glories from the devotees. Therefore, He is sitting and always worshipping. And he is the bird carrier for God Vishnu. So when Garuda is moving his wings, Samaveda mantras come out. Ovyam namah Narayanaya Shri Lakshmikantam Ovyam namami. Like that he moves his wings and takes Gladner. So we can recite one prayer behind. You all can see that put up there. Shri Akantaya Kalyana Nidaye Nidaye Tinam
Akantaya Kalyana Nidaye Nidaye Tinam
Shri Venkata Nivasaya
Shri Venkata Nivasaya
Shri Nivasaya Mangalam
Shri Nivasaya Mangalam
Vina Venkatesham
Vina Venkatesham
Nanako Nanatha
Nanako Nanatha
Sada Venkatesham
Sada Venkatesham
Smarami Smarami
Smarami Smarami
Hare Venkatesham
Hare Venkatesham
Prasida प्रसीद
प्रसीद प्रसीद
प्रियं वेङ्कटेशं प्रयच्छ प्रयच्छ
प्रयच्छ प्रयच्छ.
So these are the two wonderful prayers. The first prayer which we recited, Srimati Sri Lakshmi is called as Swamini and he is called Swami. So in Hindi it's better that you can say Sri Lakshmi ki Swami जो मंगलमय धाम में निवास करते हैं, जो सभी भक्तों की कामनाओं की पूर्ति करते हैं, ऐसे वेंकटाद्रिवासी श्रीनिवास को मंगल हो. Which means I pray to Lord Venkatesha who lives in the 7 hills in Tirupati, who is the husband of Goddess Lakshmi. I offer my obeisances to him. And here you find Vina Venkateshan Anavata Anatami, there is nobody equal to him. Because Balaji means what? Bala means, everybody knows what is Bala? Bala means child. Ji means respectable. So Balaji means respectable child. Who is the respectable child? In Devaki and Vasudeva were living in Kamsa's jail. That time one child appeared on the Janmashtami day. Who is that? Krishna. So he is called Balaji. Bala means child, Ji means, and therefore Devaki Vasudeva did namaskar to him because Krishna appeared with 4 hands. Like this. Therefore, how do you know this is Krishna only? One time Mother Yashoda told Krishna that I am living in Vrindavan and you are going to Dwaraka and getting married to 16,108 queens. And I never got to see your marriages, my son. At least one marriage you do in my presence I want to see, she said. Then he told, okay, I will come as Srinivas and you come as Vakula Devi. And then he got married to Padmavati. So Vakula Devi could see that. So Vakula Devi is who? Yashoda. And Srinivas is Krishna. So he comes as Balaji. So we call him as Balaji. He is a child, but at the same time is God himself. Krishna appears in the jail of Kamsa, isn't it? So when Krishna appears in the jail, he is not like ordinary child. Generally, ordinary children, what do they do when they appear? Cry. They smile or cry. But what did Krishna do? He smiled. Ordinary children, do they have curly locks of hair or they have shaven head? But Krishna had hair or no hair? So was Krishna wearing dress or he was without dress? He was having pitambar. These are all differences between the birth of ordinary child and Krishna's appearance. That's why it's divine. Not only that, ordinary children, if they don't cry, the doctor will give a slap to make them cry, correct? No? Yeah. And child may cry. Will the child be able to say the name of mother and father? Now how many of you know your mother and father's name? You know mother and father's name? Now you know, isn't it? Because you are above 5 years old. Can a newborn child tell the name of mother and father? One time I was in Kumbh Mela, one small boy, just a 4-year-old boy, he was loudly weeping, crying. I think he lost his mother and father, I think. And the crores of people all around, he was very loudly crying. So I told our ISKCON devotees had a pandal, I told them, hey, look at this child is crying, do something. So they suddenly found in the pocket there was one number, mobile number. So they took the number and they called, immediately father came and picked up the child. So why the parents wrote the mobile number, do you know? Because they knew that in case child gets lost, child cannot tell our name or address or phone number. If you have children below 5 years, better to write the number. They wrote and kept it. So, but Krishna on the day of his appearance, he told his mother and father the names he told. Mother, your name is Devaki, father's name is Vasudev, so my name will be Vasudev, he said. In the previous life you were Prishni and Sutapa and I came as Prishnigarba, he said. Then the next life you came as Aditya and Kashyapa and I came as Vamandev. And the third time you came as Devaki Vasudev, I am coming as Vasudev. So he not only told this birth, he told previous births also. Not only that, you all know very well, after that he told his father, take me to Nanda Gokulam. And when he was taking in a basket, his brother Anantashesh came to protect him. So therefore Balaji is Krishna in a 400 form, as you see here. And he is the most opulent Lord, most richest Lord in the whole creation. Even today, even the computer slip also, if you want to take his darshan in Tirupati, you have to wait for 4 hours at least. But here you can get abundant darshan. Nobody will catch you and throw you. Here you can take it. Our devotees go to Tirupati and take guidance from they go to Saptanji also and make all these things, mukul and jewelry and everything. They make a very good team of devotees taking care of Balaji. festivals. And when you circumambulate it, you will see. Yeah, we can go ahead. See, the meaning of the word Satya means the Lord who never fails in his promise. Now, Kunti Maharaj is telling that the sun may become cool, moon may become hot, but you will never fail in the promise you have given, she says. Because you made my conscience the kings of the world. And Lord Sankarshan, we should pray to Sankarshan that you remove our false ego, our ahankar. He is the presiding deity of our ahankar. He is always smiling without any false ego, you see, joyfully. So he is the master of false ego who can remove our false ego. And here you find Achyuta. Prabhupada writes, Achyuta means one who never fails in his in his service to his devotees. Prabhupada writes in that verse in the Bhagavad Gita, he will read about Achyuta means one who never falls from fulfilling his promise, service to his devotees. And here you find Aniruddha. Aniruddha is actually the master of the mind, presiding deity of the mind. Anybody who prays to Aniruddha that please leave my mind, let my mind become purified, so Aniruddha can bless us. And then you see Vasudeva, he is the presiding deity of the Chitta. So Chitta, see you can remember VSPA, Vasudeva, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, Aniruddha. So Vasudeva is for Chitta, heart, and Sankarshan is for Ahankar, then Vasudeva, Sankarshan, Pradyumna is for the intelligence, and Aniruddha is for the mind. Like that, yeah. These are the four ladies. Now we can proceed from here. Yeah. So now you have seen all the prominent places of temple. There is one important place for you to see. There is one gift stall in our. You all have seen the gift stall, not yet, no? Gift.
Except cameraman.
So the gift stall is one of the biggest one in Asia, in ISKCON temples. The very big gift stall. You go inside, I think one of the days they are allotting you shopping time. I think. Yeah. Yeah. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Govinda Hari Govinda, Venkataramana Govinda.
Govinda Hari Govinda, Venkataramana Govinda.
Srinivasa Govinda, Sri Venkatesa 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 Govinda.
Here we have some seminar rooms here. Already we started the Janmashtami, but careful with the stick. That's a Kadamba tree, that one.
We have a BRC also.
Yeah. Actually, I will tell you a little bit about that. Bhaktivedanta Research Center. Now in ISKCON, in Calcutta, it was started first by Radheshyam Prabhu. You know Radheshyam Prabhu? Radheshyam Prabhu, who is Prabhupada's disciple, who wrote the book called as Transcendental Diary. Transcendental Diary. So 5 volumes he has written the book. So he told that Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's big books collection and Bhaktivinoda Thakur's handwritten manuscripts and Rupa Goswami, Jiva Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, their handwritten things, these are all available in Vrindavan, in Bengal, but somebody has to take them and preserve them. So Gaudiya Math, somebody had collected some of them. So before they can get destroyed, he wanted to make them into digital format. So he was actually single-handedly doing that in those days. Later on he involved Gauranga Prabhu. He requested Gauranga Prabhu to help me, then from Chopad some devotees went to Calcutta. Now they have got a separate office called BRC, we call it, Bhaktivedanta Research Center in Calcutta. From there it started. That was the initial goal. Take all the Acharya's handwritten lipis and all and put it in the computer so it will be preserved forever for all time to come. We have thousands of such handwritten things we have taken all of them. Now one more thing they are doing in America, they have 20,000 religious doctorates. 20,000. Now what is the advantage of a religious doctorate? In America, these are the fellows controlling all the education system in America. If you have a doctorate in religion, like they have Bachelor of Divinity, they call it. That is BD, they call it. After that, they do doctorate. So Gaurang Prabhu was telling when he went to America, he saw that all the universities, the whole, like India, there are bureaucrats controlling the country. These are the fellows controlling. But in India, there is no such religious doctorate at all. Now, in the recent past, many universities are starting now. So one of the goals of BRC is to make many devotees get doctorates, like you may be knowing Krishna Chetra Maharaj, he has done doctorate in deity worship, and that he has done. Similarly, Samaksha Maharaj went to Methodist University and got one doctorate also. David Doyan Wolf, he is Guru Govinda Prabhu in ISKCON. He has done a doctorate in Hare Krishna Mahamantra, chanters, what are the beneficial effects of Mahamantra. Scientifically, he has studied also. So like that now, we also want to have some, 10,000-20,000 doctorates in India. And what is the advantage? Those who get doctorate, they will be able to go to schools and teach value education. They can offer courses like in Pune temple through BRC. We have Bhagavad Gita and Nectar of Devotion courses affiliated to Pune University now. So they are giving us certificates. So we can give the Pakshastri course and they will give certificate. And when they give certificate, you can use it to join schools, colleges, that kind of thing. Yeah. So BRC will eventually become a very good institute, respectable institute. It's in the preliminary stage now. Huh? Yeah. Now we will see the Vrindavan Leela on the way. Antadip, we will take them to Rasa Prabhu's lecture. Where is it?
Told him to wait in standing.
Okay. Now, where is the venue?
BVR.
BVR, you showed me BVR. I'll just show them this Vrindavan Leela and then we proceed. So we are doing this chant every day. Practice.
It's a new
People come and chant here, and after chanting, if they like to chant daily, they take a commitment to give them mala. So here, Yashoda Krishna, she's giving better person. This is the Gopi. Yashoda is blessing Krishna. Krishna is getting ready. All covered boys are waiting in the window. Now he will go for hiding the cows and calves. Now he is going for hiding cows and calves. You can see that. He is Krishna was dancing with your boy. That's for that. So this is Madhumangal. You know Madhumangal? Yeah. Big belly. This is they dress like a peacock and they dance like peacock. This is Krishna saving Draupadi's mom. She's taking Bhagavad Gita. This is Gopakumar. Okay, what is that? This is Gurtan Chanda Devi, here you find. So Vrinda Devi is the manager of the special work. She gives services, everybody. So we have a Vrinda Devi information center here. She is famous Tulsi Devi. So we offer obeisances to her and pray her that she engage me in service of the divine couple. So whenever people come to temple, they worship her and then they go. Now Aditi Prabhu? Aditi Prabhu?
Both are in DVR.
Aditi!